Welcome dear students, myself Purushottam Pathak. Today I will explain you exercise 4.3 of Maths for Standard 7. In the previous class I had explained you how to separate the variables then find out the solution. In this class also we will discuss about some more ways of finding the solutions of the equations. So to find the solution of equations, we can use two ways. The first one, that is by adding or subtracting on both sides. To clarify it, I would like to give you one example. Take, for example, 3x minus 4 equal to 8. In this example, x is variable, 4 and 8 both are constant. Once again, as we had separated the variables in the previous exercise, to separate them, we have been getting 4 here, that it has been added here, so we need to, it has been subtracted here, so we need to first add 4 here. If we add 4 here, then we need to add 4 in the RHS also. If same number is either added or subtracted on both the sides, then the equation remains unchanged. In this way, we can write in the next step to solve this: 3x minus 4 plus 4 equal to 8 plus 4, that is minus 4 plus 4 turn to 0. We can write now 3x equal to 12. Now we can write x equal to 12 by 3. Therefore, x equal to 4. In this way, you can solve by adding or subtracting on both sides. But if we talk about the another method, that is second one. First one was by adding or subtracting. Second one is by transposing. See, the second one by transposing. What is transposing? In transposition, let us take one more example. 5y plus 5 equal to 40. In this equation, see, this portion contains, this term contains variable. These both of them are constant terms. Now we can send this 5 to the RHS, or we can bring this 40 to the LHS. We don't need to bring that 40 to the LHS. We can send this 5 to the RHS, then also the variable portion or the term containing the variable will be separated. In this way, 5 will remain in the LHS, but 5 will be shifted to RHS. While transposing it to RHS, the sign will be changed, as the positive number will turn to negative, negative number will turn to positive. If the function is multiplication here, then the function at the opposite side will be division. If the number is divided in the LHS, then it will be multiplied in the LHS. That is opposite action. Opposite of multiplication, division. Opposite of division, multiplication. And opposite of addition will be subtraction. Opposite of subtraction will be addition. So 5y equal to 40 plus 5 was there that I have left. It will appear as minus 5 here, and in the next term we can write 5y equal to 40 minus 5, that is 35, or 5y equal to 35. See, 5 was multiplied here, so it will be divided in the RHS now. Therefore, y equal to 7. Sorry, I have written one less step here. 5 will not appear here. y equal to 35 by 5, therefore y equal to 7. In this way you can solve the given equation using both the methods. Sometimes apart from these two things we need to find out the equation. Assume this was solutions of the given equations. Assume that you are given here the equation, you are given here the solution, and you are asked to make the equation. How to make the equation? Assume x equal to 7. It is given here. We need to make the equations from this solution. X equal to 7, we can write it both the ways as I had explained you. If we add something in the LHS, we have to add something in the RHS. If we subtract something in the LHS, we need to subtract something. Same thing from the RHS also. Let us multiply here. Let us take 4x. 4x equal to, as I have multiplied 4 in the LHS, it will be 4 into 7, that is 28. Now take another example, or make another equation from this solution. 4x, if we subtract minus 3 from here, then minus 3 will be subtracted from the RHS equal. Also it will be 4x minus 3 equal to 25. Similarly, if we write 4x plus 7 here, then 4x was 28. So 28 plus 7, it will be 35. And so on. You can make from this solution. This was the solution. From this solution I have made one equation, two equation and three equation. All these three equations belong to the same solution, that is x equal to 7. Using this solution we can also make a number of equations. Now come to the book, that is your exercise 4.3. See what are the things there that we need to solve here. First thing is, in exercise 4.3, sum number 1 in the page number 89 of your NCERT maths book. In the 1 number sum, the first sum is, that is 2y plus 5 by 2 equal to 37 by 2. To solve this, see 5 by 2 is added here, so we need to subtract it. If we subtract this 5 by 2, then the term containing variable will be separated here. The same action we have to do in the RHS also, that is, if we subtract minus 5 by 2 from here, we need to subtract 5 by 2 from the RHS also. Say 2y plus 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 equal to 37 by 2 minus 5 by 2. See, the result of plus 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 became 0. We got here 2y only, and 2y equal to 37 by 2 minus 5 by 2. Of course it will be 37 minus 5, that is 32 by 2. You know 32 by 2, 16. So we can write now 2y equal to 16, or y equal to 16 by 2. One line I am lacking here, so I am writing here, therefore y equal to 8. In this way you can find the solutions of all the remaining sums in the one number, and I don't think you will find any of the sum difficult here. Let me explain one more sum here. I think the sum is very much clear to you. Revise it. Go for the next one. Almost most of the sums are similar there. Let me try next one, that is I number. 3l by 2 equals 2 by 3. Here, to separate the variable, only one fraction is multiplied here. See how simply we have been doing this. L equal to, as 3 by 2 will go to the RHS, it will turn to 2 by 3 was lying there. This 3 by 2 will be multiplied by reversing or finding the inverse of 3 by 2. 3 by 2, inverse of 3 by 2 is 2 by 3. 3 by 2 turned to 2 by 3 here. This 2 by 3 appeared here first, and then after this 3 by 2 which was multiplied in the LHS will go to the RHS in the multiplication form, but after finding the inverse, so we can write now therefore L equal to 2 2s are 4 and 3 is 9, 4 by 9. In this way you can solve remaining sums of one number. Come to the two number now. See, in the two number sum, the first sum is 2 into x plus 4 equal to 12. See, 2 is there outside the bracket. So to remove 2, we need to divide the whole term by 2. If you divide the LHS by 2, we need to divide the RHS also by 2. So we can write 2 into x plus 4 by 2 equal to 12 by 2. So this 2 and 2 reduced to 1, that is x plus 4 equals 2 by 12 is 6. Now you can transpose it. X equal to 6 minus 4, therefore x equal to 6 minus 4, that is 2. Both the methods we applied in a single sum and found the solution. You can use the whatever way you find easier and find the solutions of the equations. Remaining sums of two numbers are also very similar. Almost all the sums are similar. Let me go for one more sum of two number. That is, see, D number sum. In the D number it is minus 4 within bracket 2 plus x equals 8. That is, once again similar process will be applied. Minus 4, 2 plus x by minus 4 equal to 8 by minus 4. Here minus 4 and minus 4 reduced to 1, and minus 4 minus 2s are 8. So the next term will be 2 plus x. 2 plus x equal to minus 2. In the next term, x equal to minus 2 minus 2, therefore x equal to minus 4. In this way, you can solve the remaining sums of two number also. Now, come to the third sum. In the sum number 3, the first one, that is A number sum. In the page number 89 is 4 equals 5 p minus 2. Within bracket it has been given. So once again we need to remove this 5 from here. To remove it, we need to divide the whole term by 5. If we divide the RHS by 5, we need to divide the LHS also by 5. So 4 by 5 equal to 5 p minus 2 by 5. Now 5 reduced to 1, so we can write 4 by 5 equals to p minus 2, or the next term, if you want to leave p here alone, then minus 2 will come to the LHS. So 4 by 5 minus 2 will come to the LHS as plus 2. 4 by 5 plus 2 equals p, or in the next term find the LCM. No, LCM will not be 2 there, LCM will be 5 there. 5 ones are 5, so 4 ones are 4 plus 1 5s are 5, so 2 5s are 10 equals p. Hence we can write therefore p equals to 10 plus 4, 14 by 5. If it is not clear, then let me write it clearly here. Therefore p equal to 14 by 5. Similarly, you will solve the remaining sums of 3 number also, and in the 4 number, as I had advised you to construct the equation, I am showing you only the way how to construct the equations. You will construct it yourself. 1 or 2 equations I have been doing here. Remaining you will do yourself. It is given x equal to 2. I had taught you when solution is given there, then how to make the equations. Assume 5 is multiplied here. So we can write here 5x equal to, if I have multiplied 5 in the LHS, you will also multiply it by 5 to RHS. 5 into 2 equal to 10. One equation. Now take, this is one equation. Go for another. 5x, I have subtracted 2 from 5x. 5x minus 2. So value of 10 will also reduce by 2. It will be 8. This we got second equation. Now if we take 5x plus 7. So 5x was 10. Plus 7 will be 10 plus 7, that is 17. We got the third equation. Similarly, you can make a number of equations. I have made these equations for the A number of 4. You will go for the B number yourself, as it is given x equal to minus 2, and the same process you will apply. Only 3 I have, 3 equations already I have prepared. You are also asked to prepare 3 equations for the B number. Do it yourself. Of course, in the next class I will proceed with the exercise 4.4. Thank you very much.